for a second, right? I don't know, because this is what my father-in-law told me after 9/11. He was like, that's why I realized how ignorant the some white folks. I want to say, or I want to put that identity to how ignorant the some white folks are in my old community in northern New York is, right. After 9/11, my father-in-law said, like, yo, Joe, if I was you, I would take down the flag, man, because somebody might mistake that and think it's like an Arabian country and stuff. And I mean, because right now we have strong hate for, the Mediterranean area, blah, 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 blah. And I mean, and might crack your window and stuff, right? You see? So know that Trump was in power and stuff, right? And there is a strong xenophobia on foreigners and stuff. You know what I mean? Like Mexican, the border patrol, and so on. You know what I mean? Isaac Griffith could testify and so on, right? I letting people know from the jump, yo. I didn't marry my wife for no citizenship. You know what I mean? My mom was a citizen. You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here, yo, man. Like, I pray to God this not the case and so on, right? Because I'm from the Caribbean. I know people get married and stuff for green card and all kind of legal shit. Okay? My mom was a citizen. That's how I became a fucking citizen. Alright. So they probably like, look at this dude, boy. You know what I mean? He married his wife for citizenship and he's fucking other bitches and shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. I cannot cover all fucking angles. You know what I'm saying? So people will be like, I'm jumping from one thing to another thing because that's what hey, the feds do that shit. If the fucking government could legally do that shit, I could do that shit too. If they could come into your house and they're frustrated, or they're trying to get your fucking in-car lights and they can't get the in-car lights, so they're looking for DUI, they're looking for guns, they're looking for drugs, they're looking for fraud insurance. And I mean, they will do shit like that. They'll come into your house with a warrant for drugs, find fucking guns, or find money, and I mean, or find tax evasion and stick you. But people are paranoid. Well, the government is paranoid then. Okay? So I don't want to put that shit there. If the government could do it and could legally get away with it, I am a resident. I'm a citizen. Well, that also, because the beauty of the government is when your lifestyle is parallel, is in parallelity to the culture of the government. That's the beauty of it. You know what I mean? And I mean that's a dysfunctional. That's a very functional, a very functional system. When your government, who's ruling, because like father, like son, like parent, like kids, right? When the parents could do it, the kids could do it. That's what I'm saying. All right. So it's not no paranoia. I just know how my parents operate. You know what I mean? My parents will come into my bedroom saying like, I smell weed. I mean, and then they bust through your door and stuff, man, but they found a whole bunch of pens and stuff. You know what I mean? You taking my pens? You take my pens? Whap, 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 whap. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be down. Okay? So, alright. So, guys, I'm letting you know from the jump, man. I don't know. I know they wanted to correct anything to do with my cars and stuff because I went in the hospital in Abington. I came out and stuff. The blue signal, which never shows. You know what I mean? Now my car doesn't blink anymore. You know what I mean? The yellow comes on, but the blue doesn't blink anymore for some reason. You know what I mean? So they modify my car and stuff, man. And then when I'm driving to, the light below on the blue car doesn't come on anymore. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. You know what I mean? They was trying to modify and fix my behavior with the car lights, also fix my behavior with the marriage. I never asked for that. You know what I'm saying? Like they were saying, if it's not broken, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? Woo! Look how the military is coming back now. If it's not broken, don't fix it. They thought I was the problem. You know what I'm saying? Back in 2013, man, I was having an affair with a chick, right? A white chick, man. I'm a wife. She did fine on that, but like I wasn't trying to break it off. So one time, I was at the girls, hanging out with a girl at a different place and stuff, man, and somebody told her my car and stuff was there because they have just like the black community stick together, the white community stick together too, man. You know what I'm saying, and somebody told her where I was at and so on, and she found out and so on, and she came and she showed up, and but she didn't know what apartment. You know what I mean? And then I'm walking in my car and stuff. She's real aggressive and stuff, right? So I was like, yo, I gotta go, man. My wife texted me, she found me and shit. So I just don't. I know Watertown. It was late at night. I mean, nobody was really out and stuff. Thank God. You know what I mean, who was probably out is the Homeland, private security contractors and stuff, together with the undercover uh, sheriffs and stuff. You know what I mean, but like they wasn't on my ass back then. You know what I mean, they probably know my presence. And that's the thing. They know I was not no drug dealer. You know what I mean? They know I wasn't. If they know me back from 2013, they know me back from 1997. If you want to get technical. Anyway, so I walk out the apartment, came out the building and stuff, man. I didn't see my wife and stuff. I was like, yes. Man, and she jumped out of nowhere. Come here. The guy took off running and I jumped back and I got poof. You know what I mean? So I didn't hit nobody. I pull off like a bat out of hell and shit, man. You know what I mean? And I was thanking God, yo, how come I didn't hit nobody? How come nobody pulled me over for I'm speeding and shit? That was in the middle of the square. Nobody speeds in the square and shit. You know what I mean? Oh, in Watertown. But I bet you now, if I was to drive the way I driving, the way I'm driving right now in Philly, they would have given me a ticket, man. Actually, no. You know what I mean? No, they wouldn't give me a ticket. But I just don't want to return to Watertown. I just don't want to risk it. And I mean, like, that was really dumb. I was really dumb. They didn't do their homework, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to correct my behavior. You know what I mean? So know what they will do now? They want me to be a medicine now. You know what I mean? That's why this shit's not going to stop. They want me to be a medicine. Because under all, I want to say jurisdiction, man. But, you know what I mean? Just by policies and stuff, right? They cannot force a pay. Let's take in a hospital. If you're in a hospital, you can say, I ain't taking no medicine, I ain't taking no. But you will stay there longer. So you're just like, fuck it, I'm compliant. So they can't get me. You know what I mean? So what they're going to do, they're going to kind of scare me. So that's why I'm telling folks, man, on YouTube, it's a system of fake good Samaritan. You know what I mean? Or good cop, bad cop. You know what I mean? The bad cop's there to scare you to tell information to the good cop. You know what I'm saying? You know? That's dirty, yo. That's real dirty. Because look how much shit, like, oh man, God, man. I had a dream tonight, man, that I got they compensate me back for everything, man. You know what I'm saying? And that was comforting, you know what I'm saying? It could be them playing my stuff. At this point right now, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's not for me to know. I don't care. At this point right now, this dream is not for me to know. I can't identify it. I can't identify if it's real, if it's fake, if it's just random, if it's just because of the activities of my day, it's just in my mind. You know what I mean? Because they know how dreams work. You know what I mean? Like Dr. Cut said it to me best, man. Dreams are messages from your day of your experiences of that day, or it could be for a day before. But that's how it works, right? You know what I mean? If I'm talking Lamborghini all day today and stuff, probably tonight I might have a dream of driving a Lamborghini. And the funny thing about it, I have never told them I have a phobia or a fear or I'm paranoid. Cause I'm not paranoid. Okay, I never had a phobia of cars. Only thing I'm reflecting back now is when I was deployed, I was on a Humvee. But it wasn't another Humvee following us. You know what I'm saying? You know? Um, so they're mixing matters now, man. They're mixing like a story I told them about me on a Humvee. I they had me embarrass myself, boy. And it's like, you did it. If you put me on the edge of a cliff, think about it, right? You put me on the edge of the cliff, and I'm looking back and stuff, man, and I'm seeing everybody saying, "Yo, we gonna put you up in the hospital. Or we gonna put you up in the hospital." You know what I mean? And they making lies about me. Nigga, I'm fucking jumping. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to show folks, man. Like, I had no other sense of I had no other resource. And I mean, my resources was limited. All I had was social media. So I jumped on social, and like really and truly, like God, um, think about it, right? Christ is God's son. Father, Son, and Holy Ghost in one, the Holy Trinity. But Christ, in the physical form, was God's son. He was on the cross. Okay? Tempt not the Lord thy God. God is a comfortable God. He is not going to come out and remove Christ from the cross. That was Christ's job. Christ was supposed to be humiliated. I was supposed to be humiliated. But remember now, they are not God. They are not God. If they put you up in jail, if you wrongly convicted and so on, you know what I mean? Like, you getting wrongly convicted by them, I know they're killing you now, so like they give you the lethal injection now. Oh well, so they're gonna say something like, well, technically Christ died for other people, you died for other people too. You know what I mean? I heard a lady say that on TV one time, who was part of the prison industry. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that, man. Your man-made system, it sucks. Your man-made God, it sucks. You know what I mean? Look what happened to Aaron Alexis, man. Like, I'm a person, man. Look at this right here. On my experience of Iraq, you think I want to revisit Iraq? Because of my experience with certain things you don't want to remember. You know what I mean? If you get raped as a child and shit, you know what I mean? You don't want to revisit that shit. That shit is embarrassing, first begin. You know what I mean? You don't want to revisit that shit. You know what I mean? Revisiting might not just trigger a whole bunch of shit. It probably may put you up in jail. You just killed somebody. I mean, sorry, you go back, boom, and kill somebody, and boom, you put you up in jail for killing somebody. You know what I mean? And it's embarrassing now. Everything gonna leak out and so on, and you know what I mean? Oh God, and like they gonna label you as a mental case. That's it with me. Like, ain't nobody fuck with me no more when it comes to fucking money. Ain't nobody. So I just fucking trash my whole shit. And that's your fault. You shouldn't have put that shit up on social media. How could I get peace? They wanted me. They wanted. It doesn't matter what I did. I could have stayed quiet, put shit up on online. I still was gonna be fucked with. Okay, and guess what? They fuck with me because they don't. People do wrong because they don't know the fucking right. End of the fucking day. I mean, they could claim that like they knew everything, and I mean, like Mika was an undercover. Mika was one of the assets and shit, and blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? They would claim all that shit, but no, they wouldn't fucking know the truth though. You know what I'm saying? Cause Mika, all Mika did was all right. They went up in a hotel. They went party, went up in a hotel, right? My wife came back. My wife didn't even come home. My wife stayed there at Mika's house. You know what I mean? Okay, Mika could claim because that Mika's our asset. At the end of the day, Mika is one of the assets. Um, Mika couldn't testify for me and say, well, Joel didn't shove her into a door. Because from what Mika would observe from behind the in the living room with the door closed and stuff, all Mika would observe is that like she would hear boom because I did kick the door. You know what I mean? So to her it's like, well, I did hear boom. I did hear number one. I did hear a bang. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So really and truly, like assets and stuff will always give a one-sided story too. Only thing Mika and them would ever know is that like cops never get called to my house because the local cops could back it up and Mika could back it up. You know what I mean? Oh man, they fucked up my whole life, boy. But thank God, son, I'm not in jail. Thank God I'm not in jail and stuff, man. Trying to correct me. Some things not like some you can't fix everything, man.